Let me ask you something, Coach. I mean, that's the tradition. That's the
Mm,
traditional way. We are in a non-traditional situation with COVID and what have you, and the recruiting is up. What are you noticing out there now? How are schools approaching this process, knowing full well, colleges, knowing
mm.
that they can't send guys out to go visit 50 schools?
They're
There are
being
no games in Southern California. What are they asking for now? What are they
they
assessing?
are
What are they asking you?
fine-tooth combing
They're
because
going through
now
fine-tooth combing.
we can't miss now.
Right.
I can't see you and I miss is different than if we get a few offers out there and I miss on one.
Right.
Now, look, I can't miss. I haven't seen you, so I got to bet on the come. I got to bet on the obvious. There's some obvious ones, and then if you're marginal, I'm doing my research. He's a wait and see guy. We're gonna get
Yeah.
2 games in. Like we're not pulling the trigger like we used to
Yeah.
because I can't miss. I can't
Okay.
miss. If I
So
miss,
for the kids out there that are worried, juniors out there right now, he's not. I'm not seeing anything come my way. Just slow down, right? Just be patient.
be patient.
That's what
Our,
I'm telling
our
kids.
kicker, our kicker, Mike
Okay.
Brown.
Okay.
This is when you could hit the ground running, right?
Hmm.
It was happening for me, a couple offers here and there, but his SC offer came 0 hour. They had a change in staff, right?
Okay.
Mike had been on the docket, and everybody liked him. And he had some here, he could have went some other places.
Hmm.
Cal came in,
Hmm.
liked him, put something out there. The next day, SC was there. Boom, they came in, did some things.
Okay.
Word was, if this thing didn't happen by Sunday 4 o'clock, a certain thing, Monday morning, Mike was going to have signing day was Wednesday.
Okay. Wow.
Weekend goes boom, 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 boom. Monday morning, about 8:30, 8:45, Mike Brown's in block 1. Coach Helton calls.
Yeah.
Pull Mike out of class. Mike got offered.
Okay.
0 hour.
Okay. Wow.
I'm not saying it happens like all the time. I know people get worried and this and that, but listen, this game is so fickle.
Yeah.
It is so fickle.
Yeah.
And staffs change, guys, they like certain things. Some guys don't like. I don't want to coach a kid with small hands.
Okay. Right.
So, if he got little hands, I don't want to coach. But he caught like 900 balls. It doesn't matter. His hands are too small.
Uh-huh.
Don't want to do it. I might go back and forth with you. If you got the pin,
Yeah.
your position, chances are you're probably not going to want to take this kid, no matter how much I jump on tape and tell you how awesome he is from my area. I got a kid in my area that I like better, maybe. I don't know. All these things happen, man. This is life.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting offered. I must stink. No.
Yeah.
There's a place for you to play. And I will say this, David. There's a place for everybody to play.
Sure.
The reality is, do you want to play there? You got to have that question. You got to have that discussion with yourself.
Yeah.
Do I want to play?
Yeah.
On the other side of the country.
True.
If I really
That's
want
very
to play.
true. Right.
No. Do I want to play in a D2 school?
Yeah.
D2. Sure.
Yeah.
The MVP of the Super Bowl a couple years ago, it was a receiver from New England, wasn't it?
The New England receiver. Yes,
Wasn't
sir.
Edelman?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Edelman. Yeah.
What division was this college?
He was an FCS guy. It was he Division II? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And his position was not receiver, I don't think.
No, he's a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
How many
quarterback.
fades did he run in the Super Bowl? 0.
None.
He ran whips, hitches, and stops, and an out. I think he hit an out and got a PI or something. Did something, made a big catch on. Never one fade. He was the MVP. Was he 6'3"?
Nowhere near.
Okay. Was he
Nowhere
a 4'3"?
near.
Was he a 4'3"?
No.
Is he a 40-inch vertical jumper?
No.
Is he a 325-pound bench presser?
No.
600-pound squatter?
Nope.
Okay. All I know is he just gets open and catches balls and makes people miss. And he won the Super Bowl. He was just MVP.
Hunter Renfro.
Yes.
For the Raiders.
Yes.
No stars, 0 stars. When Dabo Swinney let him walk on at Clemson, he walked on at Clemson. What did he do? Caught a touchdown pass to win the national championship. Where is he now? He's one of the marquee receivers with the Las Vegas Raiders. So what do we really know?
Do you remember Hunter faced in the national championship? This kid,
The defensive back was a 5-star.
Tony Brown,
Yeah.
Beaumont Ozan.
Yeah.
We had him in Williamsburg.
He was at the at Top Gun. That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. He was Top Gun, FBU Top Gun. That's right.
Phenomenal. I think Tony went to the Rams or something like that, but phenomenal. I remember because Lorenzo was a sophomore. I remember they were watching. It was Richie Martin's son.
Yes. Yes.
He was out of Good Counsel, and so Richie came in and was like, "Look, everybody that's got these stars, I'm waxing. Like I'm going after every dude with the star." And he was out of Good Counsel, and then you had the guy from Beaumont Ozan, and you had the one kid from Alabama, and then you had Hulk, Kendall the Hulk. Remember when Kendall?
Yeah. Big dude. Yeah.
I remember Tony and those guys, and they were phenomenal. And I remember watching the game and watching Renfro just be like a surgeon.
Lit him up. Yeah, just very strategic.
Never ran a fade.
Very precise.
Yes.
Precise.
Yeah. And that doesn't take anything away from Tony because Tony was a phenomenal player.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But there's no precise, exact science to this thing, and people think they have the answer.
That's exactly it. When the recruiting process, or wrote something once about this being an inexact science, folks, it doesn't have a formula. Best I can tell you is that there may be a way to at least assess on an objective level to get a sense of who you're dealing, what's of value, whether or not you meet certain thresholds, but you've got to still, as a college coach, you got to do your homework. Yes. And as a high school coach, as you said before, you got to tell guys where they are. You got to be honest about where they are. Right. And so that connectivity, that connection is still there. So many families, so many kids worry that their high school coach is not on top of this stuff. And I continue to tell them, most guys are. The majority of guys are.
Right. You got to ask them. If you feel some type of way, then you should be comfortable enough to be able to go and ask your coach and talk to him. Now, there's a fine line. Coach, you helping me get recruited? Or, what's the deal? Where's my offers? Probably not the way you want to approach it.
Yeah, and let's stop on that subject. Let me expand on that a little bit. Can we realistically expect a high school coach to be responsible for getting their players offers to college? Are you the guy that's responsible for that? Are you a facilitator? How do we describe? Are you a facilitator? Or are you responsible? Because there are a lot of parents misguided. So I'm gonna take my kid to Linfield Christian. Coach Burns, he's had success with guys going to college. He'll get my kid an offer. Is that true?
Right. No. What we talk about is providing opportunity.
Okay. Thank you.
That's it. I can't guarantee you. So I'll tell you right now, I can't guarantee. I couldn't guarantee my own kid.
Right.
But can he play? Yeah, he's all right. There's stuff he's got to work on. But I can't guarantee the Lorenzo will go out. He has to go. But what he will have is an opportunity to showcase his talents. People will come around. You'll know about him. You'll hear about him. When we came up, Dave, old school, the high school coach was the conduit. So part of that, and this is my take. This is Linfield. This is DeChon. This is Coach Burns. This is my staff. It's not just me.
Yeah.
It's Coach Coleman. It's Coach Miranda. Right.
All those guys. Yeah. Great staff.
It's our principal, Miss Wilson. Right. It's everybody embodied.
Yes.
If you desire to play, people will have your name.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
People will have information on you.
Yeah.
They'll have access to your film. They'll get your film.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, when we were coming up and playing, the high school coach was the one that made the contacts and made the phone calls. He's beating the lines. That's what he kind of should do. Why? David, you give me young David. Young David comes to my school. He comes to school at 7:30 in the morning. He gets home at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
During the school year. I have young David more than Big David has young David.
That's right. Yeah.
So I do have a responsibility to assist you in rearing your son, helping him to develop in some areas and this and that. Therefore, I don't think it's right to ride the coattails of a very good athlete and he leave out of there. And yes, the coach got rings, but the kid has nothing.
Yes.
I think that's messed up.
Yes.
Right? We see
Yeah.
that often. You know what
It
happened?
happens.
I've as a college recruiter, when I was
Yes.
a college coach, not a college recruiter, as a college coach, and being on a recruiting trail, I went into programs. I heard, yeah, we leave the recruiting up to the parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to see a highlight film made by
No.
Johnny,
No.
because Johnny's going to show me all his great plays. I don't need to see
Hey,
that many
I'm
plays.
glad you're talking about that, because that is another area that this you guys are getting gold, by the way. Everybody listening, when they see it, this is gold, because what you're hearing, you don't get this. You don't get this much depth. So, and we get to chop it up back and forth. Highlight film or evaluation film. What do you do? What do you do as a young prospect? You're a young player. You've never put it together. What do you do? What do the coaches want to see? Highlight films or a tape that a film that they can evaluate, game film? What is it? Or a combination of both? Or what are we talking about here? What's going to get that coach to say, good Lord Almighty, I need to see more. I need to talk to this kid. What is it that they need to do? Is it the first 3 plays, first 3 games out of the box? First 10 plays, got to look explosive. And it's different for every player.
Right.
It's different for every player. So, coach, help us. Walk me through, let me get you a scenario, right? I'm a split end. I'm a wide out. I'm backside. Plays going away from me. Okay? What if I'm going to evaluate? I know you can catch the ball. What would I look for? You're on the backside and out of the play. You just come off the ball and kind of disappear. Am I going to look at what you might do when you're away from the play if I'm a college recruiter?
Let me ask you a question.
What am I looking for? Yes.
Hines Ward, what is he known for?
That dude can block. He will block you into the parking lot.
He also catches the ball too, right?
And
but
he
he's
catches
known
the
to
ball
knock
well.
your head off your body, right?
He will knock the dog snot out of
So
you.
physicality, if I'm a receivers coach, or okay, I'm a D-line guy. I cut my teeth, I'm a D-line guy.
Exactly.
Stance, movement. What is Jared Allen known for?
He's a pass rusher. He gets after the quarterback.
What was Jared Allen's motor like?
Yeah, it was on 1,000%.
John Randall, motor.
Mean, motor, goes, right. Relentless.
Right, motor.
Relentless.
Right.
First, club move, go after.
Club, he had a great pass rush, but he had a high motor. So when you hear people talking about high motor and finish, high motor and finish, Junior Seau, high motor.
Yes.
Like all over the field, dropping coverage, be it a toss.
Troy Polamalu.
High motor, physical, tackle. So there's some certain intangibles. So if I'm recruiting, I don't want to. Newsflash.
This is gold. Go ahead.
A highlight film is what? A highlight of your best plays.
Right.
So I expect to see your touchdowns. I don't want to see any backflipping. I don't want to see you jumping up and pounding it. You get your celebration on, but I don't need the first 2 minutes to be of you backflipping and catching stuff one-handed and all that stuff. Like the highlight film is that's like the appetizer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it's gonna get me to. I got first of all. Let me back up. What's gonna get me to ask about you is that prospectus. I see some numbers. Boom, boom, boom. The next thing, right, is the transcript.
Transcript. Okay.
So I might see the highlight. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let me see the paperwork. The paperwork doesn't say I can proceed. Then I'm not proceeding.
Then I'm out.
Right? How fresh the man? He jumped up, backflip, caught the ball between his legs, and did the somersault over the guy. And the dude never touched him. I've never seen that in my life. Right. Well, he's got open GPA. He can backflip. Like he can do it. He can do it in the park, but he can't do it. He can't do it for us. Okay.
Yeah.
So, man, look at the highlight. Okay, I'm gonna watch it, and the highlight says, "Keep looking, dig." Right. So your highlight is what? It's all your good places. I'm gonna see you do your thing.
The teaser.
Right. I want to see that because it's a highlight film. You put your best forward. You're supposed to put that. So I need to see some touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay. But I want to see is what happened when the ball's away. Are you running? What happens to this guy here in your backside of the block? Do you finish and go get a piece and go climb to the next level and get a guy? Let me see. I recruited a kid out of Lufkin High School, the home of Dez Bryant. Okay. They had 3 ridiculous linemen. One, J-Mac went to Oklahoma. Jamarcus Farland. Yeah, J-Mac.
Okay.
And then we got Jamar Reed. I call him G-Funk. We ran a 3-man front. He could long scoop. He could spike. He can jam. He can drop. Like, he had feet. He was athletic. Our scheme, right? He fit what we do. So I saw on film that he could make these movements. I saw on film that he finished and he used his hands. So the stuff that we do, he was doing on film.
I got
so
you.
What did I do? I had to go watch him play. I heard he played basketball.
There you go. There's the feet.
Now I got to go see 260 pounds run up and down the court.
Okay.
260 pounds running and making a J cut and going to the cup and laying up. He's baseline to baseline. He's defending.
That you got to use your feet to defend.
260 is moving. 260 can get the help side defense. 260 can take a charge. Right. I don't care how many points he scored because he's gonna have his hand in the dirt, moving around. I don't care for him to point or score. If he gets up and gets on the rim and dunks a little bit, well, that's icing on the cake. So I had to go check that out. Yeah. When I saw the highlight, okay, that's pretty neat. Let me go watch 3 game films. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think the league
So
does?
you're gonna pull the game film out.
I need to see the game. I need to see some film. I need to see some game film of this young man and what he's doing away from. I got to watch a game on him. The league asked for their 2 best games. What are the guys' 2 best college games? 2 best college games. So in that, they're looking. They have every game, every snap of college football in the league headquarters, right? They could see it. Sure. Do you know who Ben Watson is? Yes. Do you have the ability to pull that play up? There's something.
I wish you had told me. I could.
You can share
if we go.
If you share your screen.
All right. Let me do the share screen. Let me go to the web. And is there a place I can go?
You can go to Google Ben Watson Hustle Play. Hustle Play. Excuse me, Hustle Play. Right?
Okay, here we go.
And if you watch that play, you can appreciate.
Yep. Brady's about to let the ball go. Champ Braley is going to get the interception, which is what he does. He's in the near sideline. There's nobody there. Okay, Dorsett misses him. Brady, no way he's going to catch him.
Right?
Oh, baby. Okay, now Ben Watson comes out of there and prevents the touchdown.
And he fumbles through the end zone. So
fumbles that through the end zone, so the ball gets turned over.